next year. One Rochester couple knows what it's like to deal with deployment, but instead of saying goodbye at the deployment ceremony, they said hello at a welcome home ceremony. And just months later, they said, I do. News Center's Crystal Oko has their unique love story.
Anyways, they're your average couple.
With the police kind of fine.
But their love story is anything but.
Olivia made a Valentine in preschool and came home and said that her teacher said to give it to a soldier, and she wondered why I hadn't done anything for the soldiers in Iraq, and I felt really bad.
Their story begins with a little bit of guilt and a Valentine. Katie Jacobson first looked for love online at Match.com. After a blind date, she was turned off by the website.
I didn't want anything to do with it. But
the website became a tool when it came to relieving those feelings of guilt when she found Shawn.
I logged on to a free trial at Match.com, and she'd come up on my matches as well. But I was just, I wasn't serious about it. And then she had emailed me, and I actually had to buy a membership to talk back with her.
Shawn was halfway around the world, fighting a war in Iraq, when Katie first contacted him.
So this is basically the pictures that we fell in love with. That was the first thing I saw of him. That was the first thing he saw of me.
And sent him Olivia's Valentine.
I hung that Valentine up on the wall in my room and left it hanging there the entire time. I still have it.
Friendly letters grew into a romantic relationship.
About halfway through, they started carrying a scented perfume.
And after 9 months of emails, letters, and calls, the moment they'd been waiting for.
This was our very first time meeting each other. That was like the first time we even saw each other. That was surreal. Here's the hug.
Yep, the first hug.
And just over a year later, the two were married.
That's what was nice about it, is we got to really know each other before we even met. So there was no rushing into things. It was, I was the other side of the world, but, 9 months of really getting to know each other.
Proving that love knows no boundaries.
But we knew, absolutely.
In Rochester, Crystal Oko, KTTC News Center.
And Shawn is still in the National Guard, so another deployment could happen. Katie and Shawn say they're ready for that day, though, because they've already been through it. Okay, so we didn't